Okay, got my breaker off. I've tested my wires. Gonna do that again. Sometimes I forget when I'm talking and forget to turn the power off. Or something. The last thing I did is what did I do? I installed a light fixture. I had to turn the breaker off. When I got all done, I forgot to turn the breaker back on for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Mommy came home and she's like, "Hey, how come the light's not working?" I'm like, "Uh-oh, I know why it's not working." Okay. Usually I'll take the ground out first, but I'm not going to do that this time. And you know, my hands are going to get in the way and stuff, but basically I'm just undoing this black screw over here. And see, I've got it loose, and that should pull out of there. And it might still be spring loaded inside. We'll see here in a minute. I'm going to undo the white screw over here. We'll see if that just slides out. Yeah, see, it just slid out. See there? And this white one's just going to slide out like that. Okay, now I can take this and twist it down and get this the ground wire off. And usually the ground wire is twisted on there. And you see, I'm just gonna make the little twist a little bit bigger with my screwdriver if I can. Okay, just a little. I'm hoping I don't have to undo the ground screw all the way. Give this a little bend in a different direction and pull it off. Okay, now this GFCI outlet is bye-bye. And before I do that, I'm going to take the ground screw out, because lots of times I can use that ground screw for something else, to ground a box, an electrical metal junction box or something like that. See, you can save that and reuse that. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for that right now. Now we're ready to hook that back up after I take a quick look at this. Okay, ready to hook this up, and I'm going to do it back in sequence. I'm just going to back this ground screw out, because I'm going to hook the ground up first. Okay, and I've got to take the mounting screw, and sometimes it's got a little cardboard washer thing on the back to keep this from falling out, and you can pull it out, and then you know, you can push this back on. You don't necessarily have to screw it on. You can just push it or screw it, whatever. And see, these are brand new screws. I can save those. No need to throw those away, right? And see, this bottom one doesn't have that cardboard thing. Some do that, which is kind of nice. There's a little tab on there that keeps it tight. And see, you just push it on there like that, and it holds. Okay. So again, I'm saving that screw. I don't throw stuff away. Okay. Now I'm just going to undo this screw. There should be a stop on here. It shouldn't fall out. Yeah, see, it just stopped right there. In fact, I don't really need to do it very far, because it's already unscrewed a little bit. And so I should be able to put my black wire in on there and my white wire just fine. Slipping it right in that little area. Okay, making sure the gold part is on the outside. Okay, so you just have to make sure that's pushed back like that. You don't want to have that pushed in, then obviously the wire's not going to fit in there. Okay, so I should be able to, I'm just going to reposition that little backing plate. That gold piece can fall out like that. See, now it's kind of in my way, so I get that pushed out. And I want to twist this on the same direction as I'm tightening the screw. Okay, now I can flip that around. I can tighten that up. Oh, look at that! I just crimped this ground wire just by doing that. Instead of using my strippers, my crimper. Usually I'll take my wire strippers and just use the tip and grab that, kind of tweak it just a little bit before I put the screw on, but I didn't have to. Okay. So now I got the bottom. Now I can just twizzle that back up. And I know instead of using the bottom screws, I'm using the top screws. And so, see, I'm going to have to reposition those bottom wires. I'm just going to rebend them straight. Because I'm using the top screws this time instead of the bottom. Because that's just how this one tells me to do it. I want that straight. See? And let's just see if I need to rearrange the wires. No, I think it'll work good right like that. Okay. So I'll just do the white wire first. I'm putting it back behind that, and seeing how far it's going to go in. And it's going, and it's hitting. It looks like it's hitting the bottom with just a little bit of the copper wire showing. I want to see if that's as far as it's going to push in. Yeah, that's as far as it's going to push in. So I'm going to cut the tip of the wire just a little. Okay, one very much. And I'm going to make the black one just a hair shorter. You don't want too much of the back side of the wire showing after we get it in here. Okay, so got it down tight, and I'm gonna just tighten this screw up here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll try loosening the screw. Oh, there. Remember, I didn't have the screw loose all the way, so now I got it down further. That's just fine. Like that. And that's okay. I've got plenty of the black, or plenty of the copper stranded or solid wire showing. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna hold that in there all the way. See, I didn't have to strip the wire back, make a curly Q on it or anything. Okay, there we go. That's it. It's simple. That's all you're gonna do, Joe? That's all you gotta do for this? Yeah. Now I'm ready to push that right back in the box. Are you learning anything yet? I hope you are. Okay, that's gonna be up like that. I'm just pushing this in to see if it's gonna go, see if I need to tweak it sideways or anything. It looks actually pretty darn good. Feels like it can go in all the way, and I'm not, it feels like I'm hitting wire back there, but I'm pushed up tight too, so I'm good. Okay, if I was out too far, I would know it's hitting a wire nut, or I might have to tweak the wires a little bit. Okay, that's just going back to that other box. And it should start screwing and reattaching to that. And my little black piece here looks like it's, I don't know if it's slid or not. Yeah, just barely. See, I want to kind of get it up where it was before. What's happening here? Oh, here we go. Oh, the box shifted slightly when I was messing with it. I'm trying to get the box back up where it was, where that cover was. I could just rip that black thing off of there. I'm not going to really see it much. But it was up where the painted line was. I can tell it used to be pushed up further. But it's not really going very well, is it? Might just not really mess with it. What's the deal, yo? Ooh. What happened there? Oh, it twisted on the little cover. That's what happened. Okay. That's gonna be fine. That's where it was. I think when I disconnected it, the wire or the junction box it goes down below the deck, the exposed wire here, and come on, and it shifted a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to find the hole back in there. I'm trying to hold it up and screw it at the same time with one hand. What happened there? I don't know why the GFCI outlet, the initial one, stopped working. All I can presume is because it's outside, even though with the bell box cover on, you know, it lasted 15 years, and it could have gotten some moisture in it once upon a time, right? Okay. Now, this thing is not going to set or reset or test until I turn the power on, right? It just doesn't do that. You got to have the power on. So, for kicks, before I put the box on and screw it in, because I've got to cut the foam, this foam trim around and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to turn the power on and test this out and make sure it works properly. It should.